What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be going over what I think is the best lineup of the new Spotlight Sims. So obviously I'm on next gen, so I'm not going to throw in some current gen good cards. This is just going to be next gen, and I've used all of these guys. This is the lineup I am using. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this as one big thing. Everything now is preference. Every card can do everything. Every card can do everything in my team. Everything is preference. A card with 90 in every stat and a card with 99 in every stat. If you prefer the animations, the guy with 90 in every stat is going to be better if they have similar badges. It is as simple as that. Everything in my team is now preference. So if you're going to say, oh, I hate this card, that's fine. Or if a card that you love is not on this list, that is fine. This is all just preference because every one of these cards has got 95 and it's got 90 plus in everything that matters. Animations, releases, player builds, it is all preference. It all depends on what cards you like, what cards you have success with. Because I know there are a few cards that are going to be in some positions that a lot of people are going to be angry that I don't have them better in other positions. But anyway, point guard. I mean, we're on next gen. There is no other player other than Tyreek Evans to play point guard for next gen. 6'6", 6'11 wingspan, half blinders, half range extender. He's got half clamps, heart crusher as well. He's got quick first step, unbelievable handle, Kobe Bryant base. He's got gold interceptor, gold intimidator. He's got 88 3 ball, which doesn't matter on next gen. Trust me, he will hit everything if he's wide open. He's in a 90 driving dunk as well. 95 ball handle, good steal and perimeter defense, great speed, super ball acceleration, and 93 lateral quickness. Tyreek Evans, lads, an absolutely fantastic card, and definitely a card that I would suggest if you're on next gen looking for a point guard, even above Manu. And I'm not actually sure if I'm even putting Manu at number 2, honestly. I'm not even 100% sure if I'm putting Manu Ginobili in here at number 2 as a number 2 point guard. I'll explain the guy a little bit later. But yeah, so at the 2 guard position, or at the other backup point guard, I'm gonna play Jamal Crawford. I've had more success with him than Manu. It's just simple as that. They're basically the same card. So like at the backup 2, I'm playing Manu. Like I'm playing Manu as my backup 2 guard. But Manu Ginobili and Jamal Crawford, like one of them 6'5", the other 6'6". In terms of badges, they're almost identical. And they all have all the key badges, except Manu actually is Hall of Fame Showtime, where Jamal Crawford doesn't. At the end of the day, like, Crawford's got gold Showtime. So it's not that big of a difference. In terms of attributes and stats, they're very similar. Like, you got better ball handling and passing stats on Crawford. They don't matter that much. You got a little bit better defense on Manu. Again, the block set doesn't really matter too much. The interior, obviously 68 to 80. Like, people are going to say that that's a huge thing. Trust me, unless you're coming up against a post-up Ben Simmons. Like, in terms of contests at the basket, 68 and 80 is not going to make much of a difference. It doesn't matter what gen you are on. The only difference that it will make is that Crawford's going to be a little bit less good at guarding post-up Manu, but with his skinny player build, he's not going to be as good. He's not going to be better at that anyway. He's got 94. They both got 96 speed. They're quite similar. I just think I've just had more success with Trey Burke than Manu's kind of weird upper. But again, they're both unbelievable. They're both in here. And then in a bit of a weird one, we are on next gen. On current gen, you need to put gold Showtime on this guy. But I'm putting Steven Jackson at the 2 as my starting 2 guard. Steven Jackson, 6'8" 2 guard. So he's got that really nice length. He's got half clamps, half interceptor. He's got half circus threes, half deep threes, which is range extender. He's also got quick first step. Yeah, he doesn't have any Showtime. But he's a cone. He plays a cone for me. I know he's not a cone, but he plays as a cone. 92 3 ball, 95 dunk, 91 ball handle, 92 steal, 97 perimeter defense, speed, super ball acceleration, all on 94. And honestly, he's not better. I'm going to say this now. He has played, from what I've used, he has played better for me than Jimmy Butler. I'm not going to say he's better than Jimmy, but he has played better than Jimmy for me, which is why Steven Jackson is going in here as my starting 2 guard. Then at small forward, I hate one of these cards. I really like Jimmy, by the way. I really like Jimmy. If I'm making my actual best team, I'm starting Jimmy over Worthy. I'm going with these 3 guys right here. And Worthy doesn't make my best team. Like, if you're asking me who I would rather use, James Worthy or Eddie Johnson, give me Eddie Johnson. If you're asking me who I'd rather use, probably Worthy over Chris Morris. Calbert Chaney, give me Calbert Chaney over Worthy. You might call me crazy. I hate him. And again, when I say it's all preference, I mean literally, like, I can't green with Worthy. And because I can't green with Worthy, there's no point using a card that you can't green with in game. So, like, it is, again, it's all just preference. And I know for a fact, I'm putting Worthy in this squad because I know for a fact a lot of people love this card. A lot of people are... It's actually one of those mixed opinion cards. Like, I know Ty, I think, said he's one of the best cards in the game on current gen. And then I was looking in one of the chats in Ron World, who's probably not Ty level, but he's still top 15 players in the world on Xbox. Current gen. And you're seeing a lot of guys on next gen that aren't that high on him. He has split opinions. He's either a love it or hate it card. There is nobody that has it somewhere in the middle on James Worthy. Like, Jimmy Butler, everyone's like, he's a very good card. Like, I'm not the highest on the card. I prefer Steven Jackson's release to Jimmy Butler's release, and for what I need him to do. He's not, like, Jackson's not better than Jimmy, but for what I need him to do, Jackson's better than Jimmy. Jimmy, obviously, elite 3-point shooter, 99 defense, 96 speed, 50 Hall of Fame badges. It's just, again, I prefer hitting wide open shots for Steven Jackson. That's all I need him to do. But Worthy, he's god tier on defense. So he's in here, but man, I have him in here because, again, a lot of people like him, but there is no more polarizing player in this set than Worthy. Some love him, some hate him, and I should love him. I just can't green to save my life with the card. And if I can't green with him, there's no point having him. Power forwards. So, starting power forward, no-brainer. No-brainer. Mini Bill Russell in Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is literally, he's not Bill Russell. He's not. He's not Bill Russell. Like, I was saying he's like Bill Russell. I've called him Bill Russell without the stress. And he's not as good as Bill Russell. But look at this. Dude's got 38 Hoff badges. He's got a total of 67 total badges. 67. So he's got basically every badge at least on gold. He's got all the key ones on Hall of Fame. 6'9". And in my opinion, his release isn't that much worse than Ray Allen base. Although Bill Russell is chicken, so is Bam Adebayo. And look at these stats. 90-90, 88 free throw, 86 ball handle passes, doesn't matter. Defense, 92 block, 92 interior. He has got 94 offense, defense, rebound, 90 speed, 85 speed ball, 90 acceleration, 93 lateral quickness. Like, speed, like, again, especially if you are playing on next gen, in terms of, like, speed, Bam Adebayo isn't going to feel that much different. And then there's Bill Russell, obviously, center, 99 every single stat. Bill Russell, absolute demigod in game. He's the best. He's the best. And he is definitely not as... He's definitely better than Bam. But at the same time, Bam is like tactically downgraded Bill Russell. And I love playing them both together. I love playing both of these guys together. Whether that be triple threat or whether that be unlimited, they're really good together. Then power forward off the bench was a really tough one because there's a lot of decent options. You can either go with David West. You can either go with Karl Malone. Amar. I like to use Amar at the 5. Dave Cowens, if you like base 1, Dave Cowens is quality. But I went with Glenn just because he's Glenn, just for old time's sake. I went with Glenn Robinson. Then at the center position, off the bench, I mean, again, this is a tough one. Bill Laimbeer on next gen. I actually don't mind his release. He was in the I was thinking about using Bill Laimbeer, but because I need a little bit more height, I don't really want to use David West because he's 6'9". Like Amari, that 1 inch of height makes a little bit of a difference. Greg Oden, I considered it. I heavily considered Greg Oden, but I went with Amari Stoudemire. Like, obviously, Glenn Robinson has got insanely good release. He's got Showtime posterizer, range extender, good defense. Amari Stoudemire's actually got blinders, a usable release on very quick. His movement's all right, but I think he's just, from using him, he rebounds better. It was between, realistically, because I wanted a bit of height, it was between him, Oden, and even Laimbeer I was considering, but I went with Amari. Last 3 off the bench, Dame. Situational offensive player, Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard is like, if there's 30 seconds to go in a quarter, or I have one offense and I have the ball, Dame's in there. Dame's a 6'2" point guard. He's not going to be there for defense. But I mean, I love his release. I've gotten used to it. And if I want one player to create with, I'm taking Dame over a Tyreek or like a Crawford or a Manu. Although in it's a very, very close one because I was very much considering taking Halger instead of Dame. Halgrid base 98. I was very much... Dame's better at everything, but I was very much considering as a situational point guard, taking him. Then we have our wing off the bench. If you're on current gen, I would probably go for either Chaney or Morris. But if you're on next gen and you want that wing off the bench, like it's Eddie Johnson. It's not even close. He's basically Sadiq Bey. Great release. He's got half clamps, half range, half blinders. He's really, really good. And like if he does need... If I am struggling to shoot a worthy, obviously I can put Eddie Johnson in. And then last player up at the end of the bench, we are going to put a big man in. And again, I was going to put in a tall center, but I don't really want to run a Mari at power forward, so I'm just going to put in David West. So if I do need to run David West instead of Glenn Robinson there at power forward, David West, base 38, I'm very quick. Absolutely just elite overall card. Defense is a little bit lacking, but look, he's a situational player. I'm not going to run him at center, but if he needs to come in at that power forward position for Glenn, I think we'll be fine. Or even if I need to mix up the lineup and I want some more speed, I want to put Bam as backup power forward and want to start Dave West, my starting power forward, we're good. And then you can like we can mess with these lineups a little bit. Like I can run with this lineup if I want. I can run with this lineup. This lineup works as well. I can go with him at the 2. If Manu's struggling, we can put in Eddie Johnson for a little bit more height, but it's not too much more. But yeah, so this for me is the best team you can get in the spotlights for next gen. Anyway, now let's get on to the game. All right, so we're playing Dark Matter Shaq, Dark Matter LeBron, Anthony Davis, Dark Matter DeRozan. So yeah, we're playing like an absolute god squad right here. Way off P. Oh my god. 2K, that's just BS. To be fair, that is Shaq. Alright, we should be okay here. I should be able to lock in and get a W right here. Considering how far he was off actually doing anything, or how far he was off greening that shot, then should be alright. Steven Jackson just looks so weird without the headband in his like picture. Obviously he has it in game, but we're by him. It's bad. Good defense, bad animation by me. Our board. Unlucky. Okay, we're there. We're waiting. Good defense, Bill Russell. Go grab the... You are so bad, James Worthy. You are the worst player I've ever used in 2K. Like, you sold me so much in those challenges, and now you just stood there and watched. Like, I will tell you, he got out-rebounded by the CPU every single possession. What's bounce behind the back? Pro 1. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, we're good. Give me that. Give me that one. Give me the white. Let's go. Online versus, baby. We're good defense, Bill Russell. And they get another offensive board. That's fine, though. Again, I can live with a... It's open. Oh, that's a bad release right there. That's not good enough by me. The timing is so off right now going from online to offline to this. And the timing is so different in Unlimited and Triple Threat. Should have a dunk right here. Bill Russell. There we go. Good job. Let's trigger fast break finisher, hopefully. He cut. We're there. Bad shot, he shoots it. Dive. Can live with it, can live with it, can live with it. It's a cold ring 3. He hits a cold ring white 3? Really, 2K? Really? Why are you cut? Someone cut. I know it didn't even matter. But somebody made a really dumb cut right there. Somebody ran in from the corner for no reason. I called 5 out and someone cut in from the corner. Like, it made absolutely no difference there, but still. Our ball. Okay, that's fine. Just get in the way. He's passing. He's throwing a pass. He has to pass. The bump. Good steal. Let's go, Worthy. Give me that. Slightly early. Big boy. Bam. Jam that. Nice layup. Let's go. Like, we haven't greened at all. Like, we are... I'm not playing well right now. We're only down by 1. Good defense. Bam. Bam is killing it in this game. Did not mean to do that. Give me that green. Give me that green, 2K. Come on. Made her green like it's nothing playing Hall of Fame, playing online versus, and it's just white, 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 white. Nope. Someone come up for it. Oh, damn, it's worthy. I do not want to shoot the ball with James Worthy. I'll take the foul. I do not feel confident shooting, even wide open with James Worthy in this game. Good free throw. His stamina's alright. And he put Bowl in the game. As long, to be fair, as long as I don't see Bowl dribbling the ball to the floor, I'm not worried. Now I'm worried. If someone's using Bowl and he's not the primary ball handler, I'm fine with it. He's just the best primary ball handler in this game. Okay, he's only got 89 speed there. Bowl. Got him. Green that. Big shot, Tyreek Evans. Let's go. I'll take that. Drop back. The defense. Steal. We're there. We're there. That's decent defense. That's decent defense. Good defense, Worthy. Let's go. Worthy's actually been a beast on defense. Because he's got full stamina in. Blinders. He got the block. Doesn't matter. Straight into Dame's hands. Green. That works. That works right there. And we tied it up at the end of the quarter right there. So, I'm happy. That was a okay quarter. Like, again, with the amount of whites that I shot in that quarter, I can't expect to really be ahead. But we do have Manu coming off the bench. And we do have Jamal Crawford, who will be able to do a little bit of work on them, with them, to be honest. Crawford. Okay, David West has hopped into the game. Okay, we got Crawford's skinny player build here. That's open. And it's a sell. It's fine. Can live with it. Get a body in the line. It's fine. We tried. We just put our body in the wrong position. Can live with stuff like that happening, to be honest. That's open. And it's green there by Crawford. Let's go. He's probably the most underrated. Like, everyone's obviously talking about Tyreek Evans and next gen. Crawford might be the most underrated of all these cards because nobody's talking about Jamal Crawford. And he's a really nice card. Okay. Let's go, Jimmy. Unlucky. And for anyone wondering why I'm not starting Jimmy, if I'm ever running my bench, I always like to have someone on my bench lineup to take just the majority of the offense. Well, not even the offensive load, just someone that might be able to carry the load off the bench. Like, there's no reason for me to have Jimmy in there when I'm not going to shoot the ball with him with the starters. Like, I didn't shoot the ball with Steven Jackson there, so there's no point in me wasting a spot with Jimmy on that. Just gonna cook him for a bit with Crawford. That's just not a 40. Open. That's a 45. I'll take it. That's not a 43%, but I'll take that. Okay, lead right here. Steal. Oh, that's fine. Can live with it. Can live with it. Should have been a steal. It's been a minute. We haven't gone to Ginobili. So Ginobili, it's your turn. So he's got LeBron on Ginobili. What? Should have a gap right there. To the basket, Manu Ginobili. Good block there by Shaq. If I want a three-pointer with somebody, it's going to be Dame. If I want to score with someone in an ISO situation, it's going to be Dame. He's not good on defense, so hence why he's not in the starting lineup or even on the bench lineup. But still. That's why he's in here. Oh, give me the white. Good shot. Good shot I took. Bad miss. All right, so we're up by 5 here at the end of the first half. Look, I've played terrible and I'm up by 5. So it's a good first half. Like, to be playing as badly as I am and to be ahead, I can't say it's anything but a good first half. Like, even being down 9 points in this scenario wouldn't be the worst half ever because of the way I'm playing. Give me that. Big shot there by Tyreek Evans. Let's go. Who needs more than an 88 3-ball? Really, who needs more than 88? Good steal, Steven Jackson. So that's what I mean. Like, he'll do the same job as a Jimmy for this starting lineup. Obviously, Jimmy will do better for the bench lineup. Big board. Unlucky. Good defense. I will say defensively, these guys are demons. Whether it's Bam and Abayo, whether it's even... All these guys are good on defense. Speaking of Bam, I'll give you a chance here. You were our best player in that first half. I'll give you a chance here to shoot a wide open. Clank City. Alright, Bam's lost. Bam's lost his ISO in this half. Tyreek Evans still has his ISO, so he's all good. He has a miss if he needs one. Shot there by Bill. I haven't gone to Bill Russell nearly enough in this game. He can do everything. He can do a little bit of everything, to be honest. Oh yeah, Worthy. Green that. Of course he didn't green because he's James Worthy. Is there anyone that I can put in a small forward that hasn't played? Eddie Johnson, you go in. Worthy, you're coming out. You're not. Worthy's missed too many shots for me. He's not earned his spot back. He has not earned his spot in this lineup. Easy rage quit. Let's go. Big win right there. Alright, I'll take that. I will take that. Did everyone do something in that game? Well, they're all out of contracts now. Wow. Thankfully, I got like hundreds of contracts. But, yeah, this lineup right here, it's a good lineup. It is a nice little lineup right here. Like, Amare kind of struggled. I didn't even get to use David West or Eddie Johnson. But Jimmy was okay. Jamal Crawford, again, one of the most underrated players. Like, he's not that much worse than Manu. He's really not. I think he's worse than Manu. But I think it's extremely close. Like, I think Jamal Crawford versus Manu is way closer than people want to give credit for. Tyreek Evans is out on his own because he's better on next gen than both of those guys, but worse on current gen. Steven Jackson, an elite 3 and D cone. Yeah, get gold showtime on the guy. Other than that, though, he is almost perfect. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Of all these cards, like, my least favorite one, unfortunately, is... Like, of all of them, my least favorite is James Worthy. And that's just because I don't like the card, but he's still an objectively great card. I just don't like him. Robinson, we struggled to hit a shot with him. And then Dame came in for 2 possessions and scored 3 points, so cannot complain. A really good lineup right here. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's not.